What's up, y'all? I want to talk about just moving in silence. Now, when you are a type of person that just talks a lot and just the loudest person in the room, you're really putting yourself at a disadvantage in your life. When you have dreams, aspirations, or something that was put on your heart to do, and you try to speak it to other people, people will grab that, right? They'll look at it and be like, okay, and they'll just speak down on that. You giving people opportunities to speak down about that thing that you're trying to do. They can discourage you. They can make your faith weak because these people will talk against the things that you want to do with your life. And most people in this world, they don't chase after their dreams. They don't really look at their dreams as it's possible or as it can become reality. Everyone are literally like sheep. This is why God calls us sheep, because we're literally like sheep. There's not much people who are really trying to stay out the way, who's trying to go a different route, who's trying to make a difference. There's not a lot of people that are doing that. It's not a lot. But if you're chosen by God and you're called to be a leader, you called to be someone who's different, right? You're not gonna follow everybody like sheep. You're gonna follow after your dreams, your aspirations, the things that you have to do, because you know for a fact that you are called for something greater, that you have many, many gifts. And whatever that might be, use it for the glory of God. You're gonna use it to help people and to encourage people. Of course, keep it humble. We're not gonna be bragging. There's no need to brag, because God will exalt you in due time. God will exalt you, okay? So there's no point of even trying to put yourself out there when God's going to do it for you anyway. There's no point, right? And also, when you speak about many things that you accomplish, when you're just talking too much, you give people the chance to envy you too. You give people the chance to just hate on you, basically what I'm trying to say. Because we carry a light within ourselves. We carry the Holy Spirit. And you can be around certain people that can see that light. They can notice that energy, that spiritual presence that you have because of your faith, in Jesus, right? And they notice that. And you get to blabbering and talking too much about the things that you're trying to do, or the things that you have, or that you have accomplished, then you give the enemy a chance to throw some shots at you. These people will put you down in any way possible. They will make sure that you do not know about your value. They will always try to find a way to hate on you, to push you down in slick ways, and they'll cover it up as, oh, I'm just playing, I'm just checking, I'm just joking. I can tell when someone is just checking me and we just having a good time, we just joking around, we just playing with each other. And I can tell when you on some hating stuff, like some hating shit, like you just hating. I can tell, and you should be able to tell too. If you can't tell, you have like a hunch, just pray for discernment on that. But you really gotta watch who you speak and talk to about certain things. You shouldn't be so open to the things of this world, because obviously we're in a wicked world. We're in a evil world. We living in a world now to where everyone, they only care about themselves. Everyone is very selfish. Everyone moves with pride, with arrogance. Everyone is moving with competition. Like, this is why, in myself, we get envy so much, because everyone moves with competition and they see you, and then it's like, man, what he got that I don't got. I'm trying to get what he got. And now they trying to one up you and just get above you. Like, this is when the envy starts to happen. This is why I don't talk that much either about like anything in my personal life like that. Like, I'm not gonna speak that much because I already get hated enough. I already get envy enough. Like, why would I want more on my plate? Like I don't want more on my plate. Um, in this life, people is just competing against each other, and there's nothing wrong with competition. You know, sports, stuff like that, video games, esports, all that stuff. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's to the point to where their type of competition is just toxic. It's very, very toxic. And it's ego pride driven. That's the best way I can explain it. They'll try to compare, oh, I got these shirts, I got these shoes, I got the V long, or whatever y'all wear nowadays. I done lost track of the trend of clothes. But I got these new Jordans, all this stuff. And they always compare. Even when it comes to hairstyles. Like when I had dreadlocks, people would compare, man, my hair really better than yours, my dreadlock really better than yours. Like people are always trying to one up people, one up somebody. But us as God's people, we shouldn't have that type of mentality. We shouldn't try to put other people down or even try to one up people. That's not how we should live or even think. We shouldn't think from a proper mindset. We shouldn't really compare ourselves to other people either. None of us should be comparing to nothing, because we're all different genetics, different gifts, talents, purposes. Like, what's the point of comparing? There's literally no point of comparing at all. Comparison is literally the thief of joy. The most pointless thing, the most vainful thing that you can be doing. But yet, niggas, they still want to compare for no reason. Because people are stupid, human beings are dumb, we are pretty ignorant, we are easy to manipulate, we just dumb. But when you got God knowledge, when you got the gift of knowledge and wisdom from God, you can see all of this. You can see through the stupidity of the world and all this crazy stuff that's going on, you know? And it's just best not to say anything, honestly. Silence is power. Like, silence is really one of our strengths. And I'm not saying you can't talk to nobody, but just don't speak about things that will hinder you from your goal and your dreams and your aspirations and things like that. Because a lot of people, they be hating. A lot of people, they're gonna try to put seeds of doubts in your mind, and it happened to me. If I never said anything, I would have been better off without saying anything, because if I just was just quiet and I was just doing what I had to do, I wouldn't have to deal with those comments in my head constantly popping up. You know, I didn't have to deal with that. But because I spoke about the things that I was trying to do, now I have people envying me. Now I have people hating on me. I have people talking against the things that I'm trying to do or trying to work towards. And whatever you're doing, guys, always believe, always have faith in what you are doing. It don't matter how hard that you are working towards something. If you don't have the belief that you can do it, you're never gonna do it. Like, never. I give out like a example, right? Let's say you're a person who play basketball and you've been training back to back to back. Ball handlers, you got the ball handling, you got the jump shot, you got all these things, right? You're training, you watching all these videos, this film, you're studying. But in the back of your mind, you always had doubt. In the back of your mind, you really never believed in anything that you were doing. In the back of your mind, deep down in your heart, you believe that you're not good. You believe that you're not good enough. No matter how much work you put in, bro, if you don't believe that you're not good enough, you're not going to achieve it. Because you putting basketball over yourself. You are idolizing the basketball without even realizing it. Man, you having all these emotions and feeling like, oh, I can't do it. I can't make it. I can't shoot the basketball when I get in the real game. It's because you lack faith in what you do. But if you have the faith, if you believe, the work will be added on to it. The work will get better. The work will be stronger and better. You wouldn't shoot the ball without fear. You able to splash it. You wouldn't dribble the ball without fear and wouldn't overthink. You able to dribble the ball smoothly because you actually believe in what you are doing. You actually have trust. You have some amount of faith. And it's the same thing when it comes to doing the will of God and going through isolation seasons or just anything in life that you're trying to work towards. You're going to have some faith. You're going to have a positive mindset, a belief mindset. If you believe you can't do it, then you're not going to do it, no matter how much work that you put in. And that's just life. That's just what it is. No matter how much work you try to put into, oh, I want to be able to shoot like this, I want to be able to do this or that. If you don't have the faith or the belief that you can do it, you're not going to achieve it. And that's just what it is. But our power, our superpower, is to be silent, to not speak about the things that we're trying to do to the wrong people. Because when we do that, we put ourselves at a disadvantage. I hope this word bless y'all. God's good, all good, understood, you feel me? Lil Dade is out.